Welcome and thank you for joining me today for this special Christmas episode. This time of year is much more than just gifts and decorations and traditions. It's time to reflect on our journey of where you've been, where we've been, to express gratitude for the blessings in our life and to plan for the next chapter with clarity and intention. Today we're going to take our time. We'll reflect deeply on what this past year has brought to us, celebrating our wins, learning from our challenges, and setting a foundation of what we want to come. Think about this year as a gift to yourself. Time to pause, breathe. Think about the bigger picture. Let's begin with reflection. This can be such a powerful practice, especially at the end of the year. So let me ask you a question. Where were you this time last year? Where were you? Close your eyes if you can and think about it. What were you feeling? What were your goals, your challenges, and your dreams? Now think about where you are today. How do you compare? You have achieved something? Have you brought something in the world? What is new? What new dreams have you achieved? What new challenges or opportunities have emerged? This kind of reflection can help you see how far you've come. Often we get caught up in the day-to-day grind that we forget sometimes to step back, pause, and recognize the progress that we've made. Even if it feels like you're facing some of the same struggles, challenges, and obstacles, challenges are a way for us to grow, and we may not even realize it. So let's start with the question. What's one thing you've accomplished this year that you are proud of? It doesn't have to be something big. Maybe you improved a relationship, took better care of yourself, or made progress on a long-term goal. Whatever it is, take a moment to acknowledge it. Acknowledge yourself. Write it down if you can. Now, let's dig a little bit deeper. What challenges did you face this year? Maybe it was a personal setback, a professional hurdle at your work, at your job, or even something entirely out of your control, a death in the family. Challenges are a part of life, but they're also an opportunity for us to grow. That doesn't mean challenges are easy, but we need to look at them as what do they teach us? How do your challenges shape you? For me, some of the greatest lessons I've learned have come from moments of failure, from struggle, and through my challenges. They taught me resilience, patience, and the importance of adapting when things aren't going as planned. Shifting a little bit. Think about the lessons your challenges have taught you this year. They're gifts, even if they don't feel like it at the time. Let's shift gears and let's talk about being grateful, looking at those things. The holiday season is often focused on giving and receiving. But one of the most powerful gifts we can give ourselves is the mindset of gratitude. So take a moment to think about 3 things that you're grateful for right now. What are 3 blessings that you have in your life right now? They could be a big thing like getting married, bringing a new family member into your life, the success of your business, or your health getting better. Or it can be small moments like a kind word that a stranger said to you, a quiet moment sitting by yourself with a cup of coffee, or even the most beautiful snowfall. Gratitude has a way of shifting our focus. It helps us see the abundance that we have in our lives, even when we don't feel it. And when we focus on what we have instead of what we lack, we open ourselves up to even more blessings. Now let's talk about the people in our lives. Who made a difference this year for you? Maybe it's someone who supported you during a difficult time. Someone who inspired you to reach higher. Or even someone who challenged you in a way that made you grow, that helped you grow. Take a moment and think of these people. Write them down. Write down their names. And if you're able, let them know how much they mean to you, even if they unintentionally helped you through their challenges. A simple message, a text message, or a heartfelt conversation can go a long way, especially during this time of year. Now, turning our attention to the future. The end of the year is a perfect time to dream about what we want next. So let me ask you a question. What are the goals that you want for this upcoming year? What do you want to achieve? Think about your personal life, your relationships, your career, your health, your mindset. What do you want to accomplish? Who do you want to become? Now, one of the best ways of doing this is setting mindful goals. But start with your why. Don't just think about what you want to achieve. Think about why it matters to you. For example, maybe your goal is to grow a business. But why? Is it to provide financial security for your family? Is it to create more freedom in your schedule? When your goals are tied to a deeper purpose, they become much more powerful. When you know your why, it makes the road easier to continue down. Once you've identified your goals and your why, break it down into smaller, achievable steps. Big dreams can feel overwhelming, but when you take them one step at a time, they become more manageable. I ask people, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Don't focus on just the whole thing. Take smaller bites. Now, let's pause right there. Think about one of your goals for next year. What is the first step you can take towards it? Maybe it's making a phone call, scheduling a meeting, setting aside time to plan, or learning a new skill. Whatever it is, write it down. When we write things down, it becomes real. These become habits which are important to achieving our goals. So what's a habit? It is small, consistent actions that lead to big results over time. So what's one habit that you can create this year to move you closer to your goals? It could be simple, but start. This could be spending 10 minutes a day journaling, writing out your thoughts, writing out what actions you've taken, going out for a walk or exercising, or setting aside time each week to do work on your dream. Remember, progress isn't about being perfect. It's about consistency. So think about that for the moment. The holiday season is a time of generosity. About giving doesn't mean just gifts. It could be giving of time, of attention, of your kindness. Think about how you could give back in a way that aligns with your values. Maybe it could be volunteering for a cause you care about, mentoring someone who's just starting out. Someone's looking up to you. You may not know it. Or simply being present with people around you. Giving has a way of enriching our lives as much as it has enriching the lives of others. As a reminder that we're all called to connect, that our actions, no matter how small, can make a difference. The holiday season can also be a whirlwind of activities, and it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and forget about yourself. So I'm going to ask you a question again. How can you create a space for rest and relaxation during this time. Maybe it's taking a quick walk in nature, writing down your thoughts and your dreams, or simply sitting with a cup of coffee and enjoying the moment. Rest isn't just a luxury. It's necessary for maintaining your mental and physical health. As we near the end of the year, let's take one last moment to look forward. Imagine it's Christmas next year. What do you want to celebrate? What story do you want to be able to tell about yourself a year from now? Hold on to that vision. Write it down. And when you have a clear picture of what you want and what works, go towards it. It becomes easier when you stay focused and motivated. So write it down and look at it. Thank you for spending time with me. The holiday season is a reminder that no matter how busy our life gets, it's important to pause, reflect, and connect with what truly matters. So, Merry Christmas, and here's to a year of growth, gratitude, and possibilities. You've got this upcoming year. Love on your family, love on your friends, but love on yourself. Have a good one.